Guardians, it is finally that time of the week as Xur is visiting us from the realm of the Nine, and we are ready to see what he has brought to us as far as armor and weapons, and I can't wait to show you guys all the modifiers and all the really cool stuff that he has brought. Hopefully he kept up to his little thing that he did for us last week when he brought all Arc related items to us, because Arc 3.0 it is here with the season of the plunder. So without further ado guys, let's go find out where Xur is located. To find out where Xur is, there is only 3 locations that you guys have to look for. He's either going to be in the Tower Hangar, Ness's Watcher's Grave, or he's going to be in the Winding Cove on the EDZ. And unfortunately today, he is back in the tower again. I know last week he was in the tower, and he brought us a lot of really cool exotics as far as like Arc related items. And we're going to take a look at all the really cool stuff he has for it. So the very first thing I want to point out, he has the exotic engram for 97 legendary shards, which if you want to take a stab at some random exotics, that would be the perfect thing for you, which I'm going to go ahead, we're going to acquire, go ahead and buy one. And we got the peregrine greaves. I've already got a pair of those. They are sitting in my locker right now, and I don't really need them. But anyways, as far as the Skyburner's Oath, for 29 legendary shards, you'll get a pretty decent scout rifle. I know back in Destiny 1, this thing was like crap. I didn't really like it myself, but I see it kind of being used a lot. You have the main trait is the slug rifle. This weapon lobs explosive slugs. When you're aiming down sights, the slugs travel faster and straight. When you are firing from the hip, the explosion is larger and applies scorch to the target. And as far as perks goes, we have extended barrel, we have extended mag, and then we have for the Empire, this weapon is full auto, does extra damage to Cabal and penetrates phalanx shields. And then you have short action stock. The weapon is especially easy to grip, greatly increases handling speed. Then you have the kill tracker and as well as the crucible tracker. And then as far as the Hunter exotic, it is the Rahul's Harness. And it is basically the Mobius Conduit. Deactivate Whirlwind Guard early. Whirlwind Guard consumes energy more slowly when not attacking. And Guardian does not consume extra super energy, which is pretty cool. So that is basically going to be for the Whirlwind Guard of everything. Then you have the Eternal Warrior, which was one of the exotics from last week, and I predicted this one wrong, so he gave this twice in a row, which kind of sucks. I prefer something different, and I really don't like the whole Eternal Warrior. So if you watch my prediction video, I predicted that the Curse of Fallen Stars or whatever it was going to be the exotic it's going to give us this week, which none of that was right. But anyways, Resolute gain and overshield when activating Fist Havoc, whoop-de-doo. I don't think a lot of people really like that. That's just, I mean, yeah, if you want the overshield, that's cool, but I don't particularly like that myself. And then as far as the exotic for the Warlock class, it's the Aeon Soul, which is another item that I don't particularly care for. And as far as what it does, it gives you like the specialized keeping your allies in the fight, and then also gives you the specialized empowering your allies and keeping them all well supplied. It's just, he doesn't really have any good exotics this week. The only thing that kind of makes really good sense is the Skyburner's Oath, but then again, it is solar, and you would figure being Art 3.0 that it'd all be art related. Really, the only 2 things that's art related is just these 2 guys here. This is not really arc related. I mean, that's just, this week, Xur, you have failed us in the exotic department. So now we're going to take a look at the remaining exotics that Xur has in his inventory that you could pick up. If you haven't already picked up these 2 items, I would recommend to do so. As far as how much these guys cost, the Glimmer is 125k, Legendary Shards 200, Exotic Ciphers 1, Ascendant Shards 1, and as far as the perks for the Hawkmoon, you get Fluctuated Barrel, you get Alloy Magazine, Killing Wind, and as Textured Grip. These are pretty much going to be the same perks every single week, but just in case you're new, I figured I'd run by them. You get the Paracasual Shot Tray, final blows and precision hits with Hawkmoon grant stacks of Paracasual charge. The final round of the magazine deals bonus damage based on the number of stacks stolen. Hawkmoon on the final round moves this bonus. So if you do like max it out, get the whole catalyst to it, increased magazine size, it grants increased handling, reload speed, and weapon range based on the number of stacks of Paracasual charge. And if I'm not mistaken, it goes up to an 8-round magazine. So you can get like some really good damage output off of that if you get up to the 8 rounds. Anyways, as far as the next one, we have the Dead Man's Tale. It is a scout rifle, and as far as the perks, you have Fluctuated Barrel, Ultra Light Barrel, you have high caliber rounds, shots from this weapon knock back the target. Then you have Moving Target, increased movement speed, and target acquisition when moving while aiming down sights. Then you have the Sword Action Stop. This weapon is especially easy to grip. Then you have the Cranial Spike, changing precision hits, grants bonus target acquisition and range. So we are going to take a look at the legendary weapons and the legendary armor. And keep in mind, both of these are going to be 50 legendary shards, and as well as 1,000 glimmer. So either one you get, it's going to cost the same. But as far as the armor is concerned, it is the Jennison Knight set. So if you don't have the set in your ornament section already, I would recommend picking the whole thing up. And then if you don't want it, just turn around and delete it. Then you're good to go. And then it'll be in your ornament. So you'll be able to use it on like your further, like really cool customization on your armor sets. But as far as the weapons go, we have the 7 Circular combined. I used to use this rifle a lot, but I kind of got away from it because my Titan's got certain weapons already on it now. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the perks that it has with it. It's got chamber compensator, stable barrel attachment. Then we have the small bore. We have alloy magazine, faster reloads when the magazine is empty. You have flared magwell. Then you have Underdog. This weapon gains boost reload speed as your health gets lower. And then you have range fire, increased projectile velocity while aiming rocket launchers, grenade launchers, and bows, which is okay depending on the weapon. I don't particularly like it on auto rifles or like scout rifles and stuff, but I prefer it to be on those particular items that it said. Then you also have the kill tracker and the crucible tracker. This weapon recoil pattern is more particularly vertical. The next thing we have is the Karasua Milo, and this has got some really good perks. I may have to pick this up myself. You have the chamber compensator, stable barrel attachment, then you have the polygonal rifling, then we have the extended mag, then we have the steady rounds, then we have outlaw precision kills greatly decrease the reload time, and then dragonfly precision kills create an elemental damage explosion, and then the kill trackers. Then high impact frames, slow firing, high damage. This weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sight. So, you know, I may have to pick this weapon up myself because I like those type of rifles that kind of just go slow. Now we have the Wolf Tone Draw, which it is a bow. It has tackle string, then it has the flexible string, then it also has the fiberglass arrow shaft, then we have the straight fletching, and then we Archer's Tempo. Draw time decreases after every precision hit. Then you have the Adigo. After defeating a target, this weapon fires, charges, or draws more slowly and deals increased damage for a brief time. So that's a pretty good thing to have on a bow. So I may wind up picking up this bow myself to have it in my inventory. And then we go on to the Cardassian Coordinates. It's a fusion rifle, and the perks on the fusion rifle you have red dot to MOA, which is snapshot, sight, short zoom, and then you have red dot micro, agile sight, short zoom, increased range, increased handling speed. Then you have the enhanced battery, strong battery life. And then we have projection fuse, distance optimization, increases range, hip fire grip, increases accuracy, stability, and precision hit targeting when firing from the hip. You have high impact reserves, rounds at the end of the magazine deal more damage. And then rapid fire frame, deeper ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when magazine is empty. And then we have the Draconis. It's another fusion rifle. This got some really good perks. I may have to pick this one up myself for my Titan. Then you got the chamber compensator. You have small bore. You have accelerated coil, speeds up charge, faster charge time, decreases impact damage. And then you have the liquid coil, slower building charge for higher damage, increases impact damage, slower charge time, which that is going to be really cool to have. And then you got heating up final blows with this weapon, increases accuracy, stability while improving vertical recoil. This is going to be the fusion rifle to get. So if you haven't already picked it up, I recommend picking up this fusion rifle. It's got some really good perks on it. Then on top of that, you got there you go. After defeating the target, this weapon fires, charges, or draws more slowly and deals increased damage for the brief time. So adding the Dago with the liquid coils, man, that is going to be some really hard hitting action right there. So I'm going to have so firing high damage. This weapon is more accurate when stationary and aiming down sight. So it's just like the auto rifle. So I might have picked both of these up myself. You have the linear fusion rifle Tarantula. Then the perks for that, you have chamber compensator, you have small bore, you have accelerated coils, you have the enhanced battery, you have firmly planted, increases accuracy, stability, and handling when firing while crouched. Then you have rampage kills with this weapon, temporarily grant increased damage, stacks 3 times. Precision phase fires a long range precision energy ball. This weapon recoil pattern is more predictably vertical, so all you have to do is put a mod on to stop it. Then we have Frozen Orbit, a sniper rifle, a fan favorite of a lot of Crucible players. You have Arrowhead Break, you have Hammer Forge Rattling, you have a pendant mag, steady rounds, you have no distractions aiming this weapon for a short period, reduces flinch, Dragonfly, precision kills create an elemental damage explosion, then you have 1 quiet moment, grants increased reload speed when out of a combat, and then it's also have both of the kill trackers, high aggressive frame with high damage and high recoil. Okay, Guardians, this is it for this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video because I enjoyed making it and I enjoyed hanging out with you. Hopefully soon I will be going live so we can like get together and talk more. But as far as what's coming up next, Monday will be the video for the Zerg predictions for next week. So hopefully you guys will hit that subscribe and bell notification because guys, you don't want to miss no more videos. I will see you in the next video, Guardians. Remember, keep your eyes up and have fun. Peace out.